Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel, and we're doing the monthly guidance for November, and it has just sped up on me and suddenly I'm here doing this again. And I do apologize for not doing too many videos in between. I've been trying to keep up with cards of the day and everything like that on Facebook, but I've got limited internet where I am, so it's really difficult for me to upload a lot of videos, but I'm working on it, and I'm going to make quite a few videos today and spread them out over the month for you guys. So I'm doing the monthly guidance. We're working with the angel Adnachiel for the month of November, and he is a yellow color known as the Voyager angel. He's also a very fast-paced angel. If you've got my Domino Angels cards or my angelic guidance books, you'll know that Adnachiel brings in fast action, lots of emails, lots of phone calls, things happening really quickly. And we've seen that happen for the whole year. Actually, we've seen things start to develop and move quite quickly. Different creativity bursts have been coming out within us, and as you know, I've been doing some energy drawings. I'm not really sure whether they're called mandalas or what they're called, because they just seem to change shape, and they become geometrical and they become intergalactic, and they do all things. So maybe I should just call them energy drawings, I don't know. But I've been doing a whole lot of those, and it's been changing the energy in my house. It's been changing the energy for the people that I've been making these for, and they're sort of attuned to you as well. So Adnachiel helps me with that as well. This is one of the angels that you can call, well, you can call on all of the angels at different times. It doesn't have to be the month of November, but you know, you can call on them whenever you need help, inspiration, drive, courage, all of that. I always go back to my angels because they are the ones that are connected to source. They're the ones that are up there working with your higher self to give you that information, or your eternal self, whatever you want to call it. So I've written a whole lot of information for the month. I've got a few things to show you. Maybe I should show you some of my drawings first. Actually, I'll do that while I'm here. So these are the energy drawings. I don't know whether you can see the coloring too well, but each one being a little bit different than the one before. They might be like this, so they might be a little bit geometrical, like that. See, these ones are not finished yet, like this. Oh, get that one out the way. Oh no, get this one out the way. This one was my most recent one, but they're all different. It doesn't, they're never the same twice. Every single one is different. So I'll quickly show you them and get them out of the way. And of course, you can order one if you want through my website too, and I can do them by donation. You don't have to. Any of my readings, any of my guidance, any of my healings, anything from my website besides the crystal store, I can do via donation. If you don't have much money or whatever, or you want to draw me something in return for me drawing you a picture, or make something, or whatever it is, I understand what it's like to be totally broke. I get that. So I am there for you guys, and I'm doing my best to spread as much free stuff as I can as well, and help guide you. I've got a whole lot of stuff to teach you guys, especially next year coming up. You're going to be really excited with what's going on. But for now, let's get into this. So we're dealing with Adnachiel, who's also overseeing the star sign Sagittarius as well. One of the overseers. There's actually quite a few. Overseeing that, so that is a fire sign. So we're working with, in the elemental kingdom, we're working with the salamanders, and there are also some spirit guides that are fiery, and most of them you'll find, well, there can be Japanese ones like Fuji, which is a goddess of, well, the Fuji mountains named after her, and Hestia, which is one of my favorite Greek goddesses, Hestia, and she brings the hearth, you know, the home fires, keeps the home fires burning. She is a very good protector of the home. She's the most beautiful goddess. You know, I just think of her with like this flaming red hair, you know, very beautiful features and white skin. But she also, if you think about the Olympics, And when they light that Olympic torch, in the earlier days, it used to be in Hestia's honor. So she does bring a lot of magic, a lot of protection, a lot of warmth to your home, a lot of warmth to your personality, sort of helping everybody to feel calm and peaceful in their home. So you can connect with Hestia or any of the goddesses or spirit guides of fire that help you with that fiery energy, perhaps helping you with your metabolism and energy and exercising and all those kinds of things as well. Apollo also is another great Greek god where you think of the sun. Archangel Michael also working with the fire signs and the planet of the sun as well. So there's all this information. So, okay, the key points to the month of November is gratitude, strength, visualization, thinking big, revamping or starting a business, passing emotions, spiritual awareness, action, de-stressing, surprise, and high-speed events, because we're working with Ignacio. The gemstones that you can use are, Imperial Topaz, Chrysocolla, Moonstone, Jasper, Yellow Jade, or Citron. So because he is a yellowy color, or you could just think of fiery colors, and because he's working with Sagittarius, those gemstones represent the Sagittarius side of things, as well as connecting with this Archangel Ignacio. The essential oils that you might like to use are lemon, eucalyptus, neroli, spearmint, and ylang ylang. What you could get yourself in the habit of doing is dropping oils on your chakra centers. You don't have to use these particular oils, but you could just say, okay, this oil, I'm going to use this, I don't know, what could you think of? Even olive oil. You can say, okay, I'm going to make myself a little bottle of olive oil, and I'm going to get some flowers from outside, or some lavender, or just some petals, and I'm going to crumble it all up, and I'm going to put it in my little thing, and I'm going to make my own infusion, and this is going to be my infusion for Archangel Ignacio. And what you can do is you just take a drop and you just put it on your right at the top of your head, sort of where your hairline is, and you say, okay, I'm opening up my crown chakra. You could do it back here, but I like to do it here, working with the angels to open up my crown chakra, to open up my brow. And so you're just dropping this, a little drop of oil on each area like this, and also onto your pulse points like that, and then all the way around yourself. So you're just imagining it. You can smell it as it goes around like this, going around and cleansing and clearing your aura. And it's just a way of helping you to connect. You can go through all of the chakras if you want, and you can ask for whatever angel is representing that particular area of your body, or whether you've got pain or whatever it is, and you can invoke it in that way by touching yourself gently. I just think that we don't give our or nurture ourselves as much as we should, or we think, I haven't got time to do that, I need to go blah, 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 do 1,000 other things. Just give yourself that little bit of time, and it makes all the difference, especially in your psychic abilities and opening up your awareness and all of those types of things. All right, so now I've left this part as a bit of a surprise, because normally I would go over the elements, and we'd already have some things written out, but we're going to do the Domino Angels cards. So the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Number 9 is going to be your lucky number for this month, and your healing color is going to be blue. Perhaps you need to speak up that little bit more, or you've had some damage to this area, or you've been having a sore throat, or whatever it is, you're getting some healing in this area with the blue color. So focusing on blue for the month, and speaking out, working with Archangel Michael, who is also a beautiful blue color, although I also see Archangel Michael as like violet as well, really, really bright violet when I'm meditating. This is like these bursts of clouds of, this violet color, and there you go. So we're going to do the Domino Angels for those signs, and let's see what message we get, and I'm going to go through each message as well. Here we go. All right, so what we got for the fire signs is Archangel Ambriel. Okay, so Archangel Ambriel is here to bring messages. So we were just talking about the throat chakra, messages about children. Perhaps a child will come to stay with you and you have just the right way to deal with any problems. It may be time to switch off the TV for a while and have a really good talk with kids. A special letter arrives or extra emails and phone calls. Be ready for action. Everything will be moving quicker than usual, and ask for patience to navigate through it. Thank you, Archangel Ambriel. Light a light yellow candle to connect. And yellow is the color of the month of a Nat-Geo as well. So we may be working not only with our throat chakras, but also the solar plexus, and working on bringing the energy back into ourselves, just white lighting ourselves. And when you white light yourself, you just imagine yourself completely surrounded in white light. I also like to imagine where my heart center is, that there is a ball sitting there of energy, and it's glowing brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And I imagine this connection to source. And I always do that before I actually do any type of guidance for anybody, or readings or healing or whatever. I make sure I'm connected first. And just by putting a focus, in other words, creating a focus is when you just hold yourself there in that particular place, because you can immediately focus on your chest when you're holding it. If you need to create a focus somewhere in your body, practice holding those areas, and building the light there, and white lighting yourself that little bit more. So Archangel Ambriel working with the fire signs, with children, perhaps working with your own inner self, and having healing from all of that. And it's really time to move forward now. And we're coming towards the end of the year. Next year is going to be an even faster paced year from what I can feel at the moment, but we're really opening very, very quickly. And so we need to still give ourselves time, because that's what it's going to be all about. In the future, in 5, 10, 15 years, more of us are going to be just calm and relaxed and giving to ourselves, and allowing ourselves to actually nurture and actually have peace in our life, instead of such chaos that we've been used to. So we're going to have to start doing a little bit of it now, as we move forward. So it's time to speak up. It's time to maybe say what you need to say regarding children, your grandchildren, your own children. Maybe you need to let go of a child that you've lost, and it's time to really say goodbye and wish them all the best on their journey, and how you'd love them, and having your little vigil there, never forgetting them, of course, but allowing them that freedom to go. Switching off that TV. You don't need to watch programs, because that's what they are. They're just programming your mind. Even the advertisements and all those kinds of things, it's just depressing, because we end up watching one thing, and then we watch the next one, and then the next one, and the next one, and we never get off the couch. So just time to pretend that there's no electricity or something like that, and just turn things off. And also just be prepared this month for those extra good news, for extra special letters to arrive. Perhaps you need to write a letter to someone, and it's been on your mind, and you've been seeing it in your mind, but suddenly the end of the month is there and you haven't done it. That's what happens to me. Anyway, just give thanks to Ambriel for working with you for the month. Now, for the water signs, Archangel Gabriel is working with you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Your lucky number is 2, and your healing color is green. So you can see that as your heart chakra area, or just healing in general. Perhaps there are a lot of people out there that are really wanting to get into a healing practice, or they're thinking that they need 1,000 different types of healing all at once. Your healing, the best healing that comes, is with you recognizing an emotion that you're repeating. That is what you need to recognize to have the ultimate healing, and also to believe that you can be healed from what's going on. If you don't believe that you're going to be healed, then you're going to be going to different healers for the rest of your life, expecting them to do the healing for you. The greatest energy and the greatest healing works when we actually say to ourselves, I know that I can be healed. I want to see what the real problem is, so I can deal with it once and for all, and I'm just going to let it go. And if you can do that, it's instantaneous. It's instantaneous healing. So okay, let's see what card you guys get. There was a real need to say that. Alright. Alrighty, everybody. So Archangel Michael. Alright. So Archangel Michael working with the water signs, and he's with you again, and he's saying that you may get messages of negative and angry nature, but the idea is that you don't retaliate with this, or you'll bring more and more of this upon yourself. When misunderstandings arise, it's time to reevaluate the friends that you choose. No one should make you feel sad in any way. If they are, just clear them out. Shield yourself in light. Thank you to Archangel Michael, lighting a blue candle to connect. So, you know, and we're constantly seeing it in social media as well, you know, with people with their negative remarks and putting up negative videos. And, you know, I just get right out of, I go into Facebook, I do my, you know, card of the day or message of the day or whatever it is. And I go ahead, and if people have commented, I go and like all their comments or say something back or reply or whatever. And then I get right out, because you know, you're just doing a news feed and it's just crap that's on there. You know, there's a lot of uplifting things as well, and thank God for that, because there's a lot of people that I've met through Facebook that are just always putting out something wonderful, and if it wasn't for them, you know, it'd be quite depressing. But also this card is talking about people directing all of their stuff onto you all the time. And I know this happens to myself and Pete all the time as well, but where, you know, you're quite happy in your own life and you're doing your own thing, and you know, you're working and you're doing your little business thing and whatever it is, and then all these other people want to stir trouble because either they're jealous, or their life is, they wish they had a life like yours, or whatever they think that you've got that's more than them. They want to stir trouble with you. And you know, sometimes it happens with families that have got children, and you know, you're living two homes, and the kids might be with the father, or the kids might be with the mother, or whatever it is, and you're the other parent, and you know, you've got to deal with seeing that parent when you go there and seeing their new partner, and you know, they're always talking about you and it's always negative, and you just feel that oppression on you all the time. So we can either allow it to really, really get us down and wipe all of our energy out, or we can let, you know, we can put a wall up, which means that we're just riding above it. It's almost like you go into autopilot when you're in that situation. It's like you're not affected at all, which in some ways, you know, it makes them even more crazy that you're not reacting, you're not doing anything, you're not getting angry, and it's driving them crazy, so they may still keep trying. But it's time to reevaluate who's in your life, who we allow in our life. This is a big message for the water signs. You know, you're in desperate need of healing from all of that, you know, regenerating yourself, like re-strengthening yourself, uplifting yourself, because no one's going to really do it for you if you don't do it for yourself. You can listen to meditations till the cows come home, but you've got to do it yourself. The same with anything in our life. We can only really rely on ourselves. We can only really trust ourselves completely. So it's just time now to say, I've had enough. You don't even have to say anything to anybody. You're just moving on, and your life will change in that way. So Archangel Michael, ask him to be protective of you, you know, ask him to filter out those people that you really don't need. Let them fall away nicely. It doesn't have to be nasty. Just let them take care of the details of everything, but make a conscious decision that you don't want that stuff in your life anymore. Other people may try, but you're not going to let it affect you. So, big message for the water signs. The air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, you've got Archangel Raphael working with you. Your lucky number is 4 and your healing color is orange. So there you go, the navel chakra as well, healing all these bottom areas. All right, let's have a look at the air signs. Message. Okay, Archangel Barachiel, right. Archangel Barachiel is with you indicates you may find an item that is very valuable, either monetary or sentimental. So be alert and on the lookout for special items. It's also a time when real solutions are needed to your problems. However, there is an older person helping you with this. You might ask yourself, what am I really hiding? Thank you, Archangel Barachiel. Light a bright pink candle to connect. And you got, yes. Oh, you got Archangel, I already told you that, you've got Archangel Raphael working with you as well on this. So this is a real healing for the inner self, and also finding your real path, your true path. Even for the whole month of November, we're looking at things just being thrown in our plate. So it's like, here it goes, this is what you're meant to be doing. What are you going to do with it? Here it is, it's offered, here's all these opportunities offered to you. What are you going to do with it? So this is about finding this inner balance with yourself. What are you really hiding about yourself? Why are you so shy to get out there in the world? Why do you always think that you need to compare yourself to other people? Why do you think their idea might be better than yours, or those other people are going to be more successful than you? Why can't we just start with everything's going to be okay, everything's going to be perfect, everything's going to be easy? It doesn't need to be a hard process at all, but you need to find out within yourself what you've been pushing right down. Maybe you've been getting stomach cramps, maybe you've been having troubles with your digestive system, maybe you've been having troubles with your sexual or reproductive organs, or just not been feeling the libido working too well, or just been totally zapped of energy, or just been sleeping more than usual, or all of these kinds of things. This comes from not from attack, or someone giving you a psychic attack, or someone putting a curse on you or anything like that. It comes from when we're suppressing our feelings. It comes from when there's something bothering us and we're not speaking up about it, probably because we don't think anyone's really going to listen. Or when we're suppressing who we really are and what we really need to be doing. These are all the little things you need to ask yourself. And this Angel Barachiel, along with Archangel Raphael, are going to help you to bring all that to the surface. So by next week, you're going to be feeling 100% better, and just recharged again, clearing this energy, this stagnant energy inside of you that is hiding yourself from yourself and from your feelings and from the world as well. So things are going to be in your face, things are going to be on your lap, presented to you. It's time to take a leap of faith now and take a step forward. So that's the message for the air signs. And the earth signs, Archangel Uriel is overseeing the earth signs, and that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Your healing color is red, so you're working with that base chakra, and your lucky number is 6. So let's see what Domino Angel message you got as well. There it is, Archangel Barachiel. And he's with you, bringing time when secrets are revealed and problems are resolved, and the light has changed in here. Okay, you are now being given extra gifts of prophecy and deep wisdom from lives gone by. So much will start to make sense, and you may feel like suddenly moving to another place, sometimes just jumping the gun and moving to another country. Follow whatever instincts you have right now as they're in tune with your life path. Thank you to Barachiel. Light a burgundy candle to connect. So a time when things are going to start really being revealed to you, where perhaps there's been some things blocked from your view, like you've been trying to start in a new direction and you're just pushing against a wall, and you don't know why, and maybe you feel like there's someone stopping you from doing what you really want to do, or there's always some kind of issue that keeps coming up, and the light changed again. Isn't that cool? And it's some sort of issue that keeps coming up for you that's blocking your path. And this Angel Barachiel is saying, okay, that's going to be revealed to you. You're going to find out why that has had to happen, or who's been doing it, or what's been happening. You're going to have a breakthrough perhaps with your finances, so you can see that you can do what you really want to do. And if that does mean moving home, or if it does mean buying a new car or bike or whatever it is, or moving to another country, then you're going to see that everything falls into place for you this month. So maybe it hasn't been falling into place for you last month or a couple of months or whatever it is, but it starts happening now. And that's because there's a revelation that you have, that you perhaps find out the real reason behind everything that's been going on. And it's like a real, yes moment where you're like, I knew it, or I thought that, or it had to be that, or whatever it is for you. And it's just a real validation of your own inner guidance as well. So Bariel working with you to help revealing these secrets. You don't have to think of it as, okay, I can only have Bariel this month. Whenever you need something revealed to you, work with Bariel. Whenever you need something to start moving quickly, work with Adnatsiel, work with Ambriel. Whenever you need protection or guidance or shielding or uplifting, work with Michael. This is what the energy is. We're working with angels, and they are the energy of unconditional love, and that's what they are. And so if you're trying to tap into different things in your life, or you're asking for different things to help and change, then you don't need to know the names of these angels. All you can say is, I really need the energy of abundance with me right now. Okay, I really need the energy of protection with me right now. Thank you. And there it is. It's there. The trouble people have is, I really don't feel anything going on, and maybe I should be feeling tingling all over, and maybe there should be harps playing or something like that, and blah, 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 blah. So you've talked yourself out of the help that you just asked for. If we can get into the habit of saying, as soon as I think of it, even, it's there, then it's such a relief to us. We don't need proof that it's there. The proof comes from our believing. Then we'll get the proof. You know what I mean? It's just how it works. And people get pent up on, people get pent up on, it must be this, and this way in order for it to be true. And you know what? You can go ahead and do that for the rest of your life. While most everybody else is going to be getting on with things, But I was exactly the same. I'd be like, I can't hear the angels. I can't see them. My life is a mess. And, where are the angels then? Where are the angels when I was going to court? Where are the angels when I was in, bad pain? Where are the angels when this was happening? And I'd get really frustrated with them as well. It's because I didn't expect them to be there. I didn't expect that I could get help. I didn't believe that it was actually taking place. I did for a second when I was asking. And then I'm just like, well, nothing's happening, blah, 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 blah. I'm feeling sorry for myself, basically. And, I wasn't actually understanding the way that it works. And so the way that it works is they work with your energy. They work with your energy to create miracles. They work with your energy to create abundance. If your energy is stagnant and stopping and doubting, well, it's just all going to be like hitting a brick wall all the time. That was the biggest lesson I learned. And that was the biggest way that, my life began to change also as well. So anyway, those were the messages for the elements. I've also written a message channeled a message from Archangel Adnatsiel, and I hope I can read it because it's nighttime here, so I've got the lights on. But okay, here we go. Dear ones, as you're growing, changing and evolving, you are connecting more with your true eternal self. This is the part of you that is always in spirit, thus is always connected to source energy. The more you align yourself with your eternal self, the easier it becomes for you to deal with life and create more of the energy that you desire. If you see yourself as an angel and ask yourself, what would an angel do? You begin to change and manifest easily. Angels don't see themselves as superior, but bring the energy and memory of unconditional love and divine love. The angels help to bring this memory into your hearts, so you too can experience bliss and joy in all that you do. If you can detach your energy from problems you face and have no doubt that all is working for your benefit in some way, your heart expands and this soul energy is cleansed and cleared and also reset because of your new way of thinking. Miracles occur when your energy is focused on nothing less for yourself. Expectation of strength, knowledge, understanding, and ease are parts of the keys to your ultimate success and happiness. have faith in yourself, and love unconditionally, and you walk hand in hand with the energy of all that is. Bright best bright blessings and love to all. I am Adnachiel. So there's that message of, you know, you as an eternal self, you know, when you're working with yourself, you might call it your higher self, is always in source. It's always in spirit. It's always connected. And the angels are right there as well. So they're helping that connection to be strong. But when you're always lifting yourself into that position, you just see so many things as mundane. You know, it's not such a hassle. And especially with stuff that's going on in our life now, when we look next year, we'll be like, what? You know, we won't even remember that day. You know, we might remember something that's happened, but it's laughable. It becomes laughable because we've lifted ourselves, we've grown, we've expanded, we've changed. You know, many people are like myself, and they just follow their instincts no matter what. You know, for me, it was, you know, the biggest thing in my life is moving to another country, somewhere where I just really didn't even think, not that I'd want to be here, but that I would actually ever live here, and be here, and, you know, stay here. You know, to leave everything in my home country, which I love, and come to a new country is a massive thing for absolutely anybody. But, you know, there are more people that are just doing this, that are just saying, right, you know, I feel I need to do this. I don't know why I need to be there, but I feel I need to be on the other side of the world, so I'm going to make it happen. And they're doing it. And that's where we need to be at, because that is your eternal self. There is no worries. There is only unconditional love for us. That is what it is. And, you know, you'll start feeling better and better and better within yourself the more that you totally trust who you are and where you need to be, without asking so many questions about how you're going to get there, or how's it going to be funded, or where's the money coming from. When we trust and we actually open up to the acceptance of who we really are, and the acceptance of the angels' help, and that energy that they're directing towards us to help us do things, everything becomes easier. Again, we may not always understand. We might not understand delays. We might not understand the way other people react to us. We might not understand how some people can be making a fortune, you know, and do nothing for other people, and there's other people that do everything for everybody and make no money at all. We might not understand those things, but we've just got to keep on moving forward and keep on doing what we're feeling within, and soon things become revealed to us. You know, it all starts to unravel and we get to where we need to be. So everybody, that is the monthly guidance, and I've got it written up at my website. If you're looking immediately right this second, you'll see that I've changed the specials as well on my website for November. So there's some specials there for the Mandala and for other readings as well. But again, please write to me about if you need to just make a donation or something, or you have a question or whatever. If you do write to me and you have a question, just remember that sometimes I can't answer you immediately straight away. Just give me that little bit of time to get back to you, because there's no team at Divine Miracles. This is the team, me. So, you know, sometimes I do get overloaded, especially after I've made a video. So just give me that little bit of patience, and I'll do my best to help. And we can arrange something. So check out the specials, check out all the articles. There's free ebooks as well. Go join the spiritual social site and perhaps meet up with some people that are like yourself, and so you can feel that strength within yourself. You can add photos and videos and you know, whatever it is that you want. You can actually start your own forums, you can start your own blogs. It's awesome over there. So that's divinemiracles.ning.com, and I pay for that. So that's, you know, in order to have all those special features, it's all there for you. So and also my website. If you come to Facebook, every single day I'm doing card of the day, and I've learned how to sort of put that on Instagram now. So that goes on Instagram. So everything about social media is at Divine Miracles, and that's how you find me wherever you go. But please please tag into those cards of the day, because there's a whole lot of information I've been doing in each one of those as well for you all, and sort of trying to teach you a little bit as well. Next year coming up, I'm going to teach a tarot course for free, and that is going to be here on YouTube. And I'm just going to teach one video at a time and just go for it, because so many people are saying, you know, they really want to learn, and this, that, and the other, and also that it's so expensive to learn. So I'm just going to teach that bit by bit, is what I know and how I've learned, and the way around things, and just all kinds of tips and tricks. So I'm going to start a tarot study for free on YouTube. So that's going to start next year for you all, so the beginning of the year. And you know, there's going to be more about angels, more rune chanting, you know, the angels of love. You can frequently ask questions. I'll do videos on those. Just please let me know what you'd really like to see. Although it's a little bit difficult just at the moment for me, I'm in uploading videos, not making them, but uploading the videos just for a minute, and I don't know why that is. Obviously there's a reason for that at the moment, so just hang in there with me, and you know, as we go through these changes together, and I will be making some new things for us all for next year. Now, before I go, I was meant to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I am doing a giveaway for this month, and I am giving away one of these mandalas. Okay, I actually might give away 2 of them. It does take me a few days to make them, like, of constant work, but you know, there may be people out there that would really like to have one and can't afford it, or whatever it is. So I'm doing a giveaway. All you have to do is comment below yes please, or count me in, whatever it is that you want to put down there. You can share the video if you like, it doesn't matter, but I'll put now that I've said this at the end of the video, there'll be a little bit of information at the start of the video for the giveaway. So all you'll need to do is give me your correct postal address when, you know, if you've won. And don't worry if you don't win this time, I'm going to do other giveaways on my social site and my Facebook page as well. So you got to be in it to win it, I guess. And you'll win one of these energy drawings. I'll show you again. So it will be something that is attuned to you, and I don't know if you can see the colors on that, but that's like totally pink and gold. This one was the one that was made for a business, so opening up the business. You can see like the opening up there. It's not completely finished, that so it'll be attuned to you, whatever it is, whatever I feel that you need, or whatever I'm guided to do, and I'll just keep doing it. It might not be on black paper, it might be on white paper, and it will get posted out to you, and it's a total energetic drawing for you. So put them aside. I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you. So thank you very much for listening, and I really hope that you've enjoyed this month's guidance, working with the angel Adnachiel for the month, and also all of the angels that are overseeing your different star sign. Don't forget that you are very loved unconditionally, and you know, there are things happening for you, there are changes taking place, and let's just be patient while everything comes full circle, so we can understand why everything needed to be how it is. Don't be too hard on yourself, and see yourself as the angels see you, with badges of honor for all of the work that you have done. So thank you again. Until the next video, is goodbye from me. Bye everyone.